Ganapataye Namaha. In this video, I'm going to talk about the most fundamental concept, probably of all: healthy body, healthy mind. Now, in order to convey the importance of this, I'm going to share a very brief analogy. You have a race car, and it's true. Your body, your platform for your consciousness, has the potential to be a race car. But it does no good to paint it nice, to put nice tires on it, to put the best gas in it, unless it's working properly. If the engine isn't tuned up, if it isn't absorbing the gas properly, if the engine isn't working all the way, if there's a problem with the suspension, and you get the idea. If the fundamental components which are required to make that race car go and perform at a high level, all the outside stuff, the external stuff, or the superficial things become less and less relevant. Even when you're using mantras and meditation. Mantras and meditation are great and they will work. But when you take those and you drop mantras and meditation into a body that's tuned properly, you will get a night and day difference. Now, this is an observation and experimentation. I'm not just regurgitating something. This is something that I've experienced in my own life multiple times. Whenever you do a detox, and whenever you start putting emphasis on eating correctly and exercising and just taking care of yourself in general, you'll notice the quality of your life will go through the roof. There will be a transition period of making that transition from where you're at now to a different, version of you that's healthier, has more energy, is more vibrant. The mind is working on a much better level. The intuition is coming through clearly. Your ability to create, your ability to be clear, all the necessary, not just physical fundamentals that you need, but also the fundamentals of the mind, because what you're taking in and your ability to digest that food impacts the chemistry of your entire body and impacts the chemistry of your mind. Now, the best way to find out this out is not to listen to me, but to experiment. Now, one recommendation I will give, something that I've done recently, I've done this many times, but particularly the most recent iteration of this has taken it to a new level for me, is take your diet and bring it down to a very basic diet, and you want to try to mono diet, where you're kind of eating the same thing every day, say about 2 meals a day, trying to minimize or avoid snacks, and keeping that meal very, very simple. And I don't want to say bland. You want to still make it where it's satiating and all that, but keeping it simple. And give yourself about 2 to 4 weeks of doing this. For me, I started getting results, after about a week or two. It took about 4 weeks for me to really make the full cross through the threshold of the doorway, so to speak, and enter into a new arena. And then you start rebuilding your diet. And then you can start saying, when I add this in, it impacts me in this way. You'll be more sensitive to what is good for you and what is not helping you out. Right now, if you're in a state where you're kind of all over the board, you're sort of developed a sort of a toxic immunity, where it's sort of similar to like drinking alcohol. When you drink alcohol for the first time, it gets you, you're completely drunk and you feel the effects really strongly. But after a while doing that for some time, your body adapts to that sort of poison, and you're able to take more. Now, it doesn't mean it's not harming you still. It just means your body's been able to adapt to it to a certain degree. Now, you can continue doing that, but those of you who have just taken drinking, for example, who have stopped drinking, you'll notice a profound new quality of life emerge as far as the way you feel. And after all, the way you feel is everything. So for your 2021, try making your body a priority and letting everything else fall into place after that. Work on your body, work on your platform. This is your vehicle. And once your vehicle is in order, then you can put the good gas in it and watch yourself go. So I hope this video helps. If you have any comments or questions, as always, leave them underneath, and God bless.